Hi everyone, it's Miss Kristy from East Pennsboro Library, and I'm here with another virtual story time. We're going to continue on with our Skippyjon Jones series today. And today we're going to read Skippyjon Jones in the Doghouse. When I was a little girl, if I was in the doghouse, I was usually in trouble. So let's get Skippy hung up to the closet. Wish Miss Kristy's closet was like Skippyjon's. Get him hung up here, and we can get on our Skippyjon adventure. Let me share the story on PowerPoint with you. And we are ready to go. Skippyjon Jones in the Doghouse by Judy Schachner. And Scholastic Books is giving me permission to read this virtually to you today. Skippyjon Jones in the Doghouse. Look, I wonder if crayons and coloring might be some of the reason he ended up in the doghouse. For mis amigos on the Vanguard School, and for my brother Kevin, who at the very heart of it is Skippyjon Jones. Con mucho cariño, JBS. I think the author's thanking her brother because he must be who Skippyjon's modeled after. All right, let's see what kind of trouble Skippyjon's going to get into today. Between the hours of 1 p.m. and 3 p.m., Skippyjon Jones created his finest piece of artwork ever. It went up and down and all around the newly painted hall. And this rubbed his mama's fur the wrong way. I bet she was pretty mad. Look, he colored all over the wall. Not a good idea. Drop that crayon right now, Mr. Doodlepaws, commanded Mama Junebug Jones. You're not the boss of me, said Skippyjon Jones. In your dreams, Mr. Beans, said Mama. I cannot believe that in 2 quiet hours you covered the walls with those cockeyed chihuahuas, she scolded. You are not a chihuahua. You are a naughty Siamese cat, and you need a timeout to think about that. The kitty boy did not budge. Uh-oh. But Junebug could be very persuasive. If you think more like a cat, she said, Mama will catch you a mouse big and fat. I'll dip it in butter and roll it in cheese, and all you must do is think Siamese. And stay out of your closet or you'll really be in the doghouse, she added, putting him in his room. In fact, Skippyjon Jones was thinking before Mama Junebug Jones even left. Miss Kristy has to take a drink. Oh, sure. He was thinking of bouncing. Doghouse, repeated Skippyjon Jones, beginning to bounce. First he bounced high, then he bounced low, pointing his rear to the chair down below. Everyone knows from my fingers to my toes, I'm not a Siamese cat. I'm Skippyjon Jones, a chihuahua to my bones. And that's what I think about that. But he missed the chair and went careening into a pile of stuffed animals. Holy jalapeno, exclaimed Skippyjon Jones, pulling a bird from his ear. The little Bertie says there is a bobolito in the doghouse. Quicker than you can say Skippyjon Jones, Skippyjon Jones, Skippyjon Jones, the kitty boy climbed into his mask and cape. Then, using his very best Spanish accent, he began to sing, Oh, my name is Skippito Fosquito, and I heard from a little birdito that the doggies have fled from the gobbling head who goes by the name Bobolito. Down the hall, Mama and the girls squeezed together on the couch for a little TV. Can Skippyjon watch Quiz Kitties with us? Asked Julie Boo. Not right now, Pigeon Puff answered Mama. Skipperdoodle still has some serious Siamese thinking to do. But Skippyjon Jones was not thinking Siamese. He was thinking Chihuahua. There he goes into his closet, right where Mom told him not to go. Quiet as a cotton ball, Skippito rolled into his closet. He blew past a boulder, chugged up a hill, and arrived alongside a shack, perched 2 bones shy of the end of the world. Where the heck he Skippito am I? Wondered Skippito aloud. The place ballooned with sniffing noises. Who wants to know? A voice growled from inside. It is I, Skippito Fresquito, the great sword fighter, the great bumbalito eater, the great fly eater, the great spider biter, the greatest paquito perito of all, said Skippito. Suddenly, a rope cut the air with a snap-pito and wrapped around his paw. Whoa, said Skippito as he flew under the curtain and into the shack. The house was chock full of chihuahuas. They were cavorting in the cupboards and splashing in the sink. They were having a big old chihuahua party. They were chilling in the ice cube trays and melting into the drinks. And sitting right in the middle of the mayhem were his old amigos, Los Chimichangos. Hola, Scapito, Don Diego, the biggest of the small ones, grinned. We have been waiting for you, dude. Si, Scapito, said Paquito Tito. Yesterday morning we left the house to buy some beans, and at night when we returned, a bobalito was in La Casa Perito. Not in the little doghouse, exclaimed Scapito. Said Paquito Tito. He's a fanatica, and so dramatica, and he bubbles and nods in our attica. He must be a pain in the sciatica, said Scapito. He's a yes man, said Don Diego. And then all of the doggies nodded. Uh-huh. A jumbalito pain, agreed Polka Dotito, and you are just what the dog ordered. This made the Pachitos feel so good that they all began to sing and dance. They're so excited that he's there to help. First you turn the music way up loud, then you nod your head up and down and wag your local tail back and forth to the chimichanga ramba and the cha-cha-cha. Stop it! You were killing me, dude, said Skippito. Enough of the monkey business, said Paquito Tito, as he pulled Skippito outside and over to a giant tortilla. Lie down and close your eyes, ordered Paquito Tito. ¿Por qué? asked Skippito nervously. Because, dude, said Paquito Tito, at 5 o'clock, Abuela Crespito will spill the frijoles. Not the beans again, said Skippito. At Cinco Bells, a chihuahua as old as Montezuma popped out of the holy boulder, and Patui brought forth 3 beans. It's a 3-beaner, declared the perritos. Then they rolled Skippito into a 3-bean burrito. Now we are sure to have good luck. Then the burrito was packed onto the skateboard with the rest of the pochitos, and together they rode over the cliff into the Valley of the Dogs, singing as they went. Yes, sir, Sorrito. It's the return of our boy El Skippito. A bird in his ear said we needed him here. It's kaboom to the big babalito. Los Chimichangas and the burrito blew into the town of Pato Pato Gonzo faster than a flea on a flying furball. To the right of the square stood La Casa Perito. Mira, Scapito, how Don Diego, the noddling babalito is up in the attica. But Scapito was too scared to look. The Peritos did not give a hootito about Scapito's jitters. They just wanted the babalito out, and he was the dog for the job. With one big flourish, the Peritos unrolled the tortilla and tossed the kitty boy up and the beans up into the air until he landed on the roof of the doghouse. Go get him, Scapito, cried the Puchitos. Oh, Mamalita, cried Scopiti, catching a glimpse of the hulking shadow of the babalito. Oh, now Skippito's scared. Oingy, boingy, bouncy, pouncy. Skippito flashed his naughty monkey eyes and lunged straight for the head of the babalito. Yee-haw-hee-do, hollered Skippito as he took the ride of his life, and in no time flat, the kitty boy brought that babalito right down to size. Faster than you could say, chili chewing chihuahuas, he grabbed the itty-bitty babalito and stuffed him into his pants. Lickety-splickety, rickety-tickety. Skippito rode the railing all the way down to the floor. and he bounced into the good night air, landing right in the middle of a fluffy white tortilla. Los chimichangas rolled Skippito up snug as a bug and began to chant, Muchas gracias, Skippy Dippy Dango. Bye bye, Bubblito, Boogie Woogie Tango. Muchos, puchos, sticky sticky mango. Gozo, bozo, chimichanga. One more time, everybody join in. Muchas gracias, Skippy Dippy Dango. Bye, Bubblito, Boogie Woogie Tango. Muchas, puchas, sticky sticky mango. Gozo, bozo, chimichanga. And they carried the burrito all the way back to his room. With quiz kitties over, Mama Junebug directed her ears towards Skippyjon's very quiet room. Mused Mama, I wonder what he's up to. She told the girls to go and take a peek. He's all wrapped up in his old white blankie, said Jezebel, and he's talking to my itty-bitty kitty bobblehead, said Jujubee. Maybe he's thinking Siamese, added Jillyboo. Really? Asked Mama. Oh, he's such a little crumb cake. But Skippyjon Jones was not thinking Siamese. He was still thinking Chihuahua. Do you like mice and beans? Skippyjon asked the bobblehead. Then he touched the itty-bitty kitty's nose with the tip of his blanket. The bobblehead just nodded. Uh-huh. Me too, said Skippyjon Jones. Wow. What a great Skippyjon adventure. The next time we're going to meet Skippyjon when Skippyjon gets into mommy trouble. Join us soon for the next story. And as always, Miss Kristy needs to remind you to mask up when you go out anywhere because I want to see you in person really soon. Have a great day.